Batting third in center field, number 23, Brady Walsh. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 6, Ethan Carter. Batting fifth at second base, number 30, Brady Shepard. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 19, Mitchell Noseworth. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 7, Brandon Young. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 34, Ryan Simons. Batting ninth in left field, number 21, Logan Brogger. And pitching, number 10, Rylan Andrews. For Nova Scotia, leading off, the pitcher, number 2, Tyler Croteau. Batting second, the shortstop, number 12, Ryan Avery. Batting third, the second baseman, number 7, Benito Bonilla. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 49, Lane George. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 15, Zach Jenkins. Batting sixth at first base, number 16, Ryan McDonald. Batting seventh in left field, number 6, Nick Gage. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 3, Rory McDonald. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 11, Nolan Cheesy.
All right, everyone, welcome. We are here, finally. Atlantic Baseball Showcase opening day action here at Mainland here, Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is Mark Boff here, High Button Sports. Thank you very much for tuning in as always. We're getting ready to get started with this game here. It's going to be the Nova Scotia U17 and the Newfoundland Labrador U17 to get us started here at Mainland. Of course, first day was completely canceled because of the rain. But now we are here and looks like we're ready to go here. Yeah, a lot of wait and see, a lot of hurry up and wait, but we're finally here. We're ready to get this to get this thing going here. And as we're make sure everything's good and set up to go here, we are getting ready for this thing here. Looks like Nova Scotia is going to be the home team, the designated home team to get things going here in this one, and Tyler Croteau is to be the starting pitcher for Nova Scotia. And interesting enough, he's also batting first for Nova Scotia, so interesting dynamic we got going there. Of course, this Nova Scotia U17 team, technically speaking, the defending still champions of the Baseball Canada Cup from 2019, the U17 National Tournament, which was an incredible achievement for them, and have played some games this year in the Nova Scotia Senior Baseball League and have a 1-3 record, so they managed to get a victory there the other day. So certainly been playing not only just baseball but quality baseball coming into this tournament, and we shall see how that translates to this this tournament here. Of course, the way it works here, of course, they had to shuffle around the schedule and all the pools and everything like that because of the first day getting canceled. So all the U7 teams are going to play against each other in a round-robin format. Same with the U22 teams. Of course, they're originally scheduled to have a sort of a mix to play with each other there, but the decision was made to flip things around here, and so just the teams within the respective age groups playing against each other. And also important to note before we get started here, games here are going to be 7 innings max. So if it's a tie after 7 innings, the game will be called a tie. as how it's going to be run here for the decision here. And it looks like we're going to get our first batter up to the plate here, the catcher Nick Smith here for the Newfoundland U17 team. And got a pretty good crowd on hand here. I mean, they're braving the, sort of brave the weather. I mean, we've got some of an overcast conditions here, and certainly better than pouring rain like it was yesterday. And we're about to get this thing going here. Croteau on the mound here, going to get the signs there from Lane George, his battery mate behind the plate there. And we're going to get the first pitch. That's going to be away there, ball one, as the first pitch is underway here at Mainland. And we are underway with this tournament. Second pitch on the way. That's going to be inside there, ball two. Of course, still in the very later stages here. Three on the way. That's going to be low and away, ball three there. So Smith getting an early 3-0 count here in his first at-bat, and his first at-bat of this game. Comes the pitch. That's going to be high, ball four, and a 4-pitch walk to get things started. Here's Nick Smith gets on first. And about to, and Cameron Pennell, the shortstop, number 8, going to step up here for Newfoundland. He's got a runner on first to work with Smith off the 4-pitch walk. See what he can do with that chance here. Croteau from the stretch. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 count. Of course, still overcast conditions here, a bit misty as well here. Still waiting for the sun to break through. Chance there at first, and Smith is safe at first off the pickoff attempt here. Of course, this NSU17 team also has been playing this year in the Blue Nose Baseball League U22 AAA, so they've been able to get plenty of playing time in here for the summer of 2021 thus far, and adding to it here in the showcase. That's going to be high, ball two. Just got a quick gust of wind here. Of course, we had some earlier this morning as we were waiting for these games to get underway here. We'll see if it's just a brief spurt here, or just a one-time thing. Pickoff attempt at first there, and safe once again at first is Smith. 2-0 still the count. Nobody out thus far. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ball three there. 3-0 is the count. Smith still on first off of the walk. And time is called. Looks like we're just going to have a brief little session here with Croteau and George, the battery, to see if we can, see if they can try and get things going here, as we're still in the very early stages here of the game here, and of course of the Atlantic Showcase. And certainly, finally, very happy that we're able to get back to, or actually get us started here, of course, off the first day, being completely wiped out in the whole rejigging of the schedule and the pools and all that sort of stuff. And we're certainly glad that we are on here, because I think we've all learned in the past 17 months or so, just to get the game on the venue of play is that's a great thing there. Of course, action across both U17 and U22 here at the Atlantic Baseball Showcase, a tournament that is a replacement for the Baseball Canada Cup there and the U22 Nationals, both, of course, canceled for the second year in a row here. So it was good that everyone was able to get together and have something for these guys, a tournament-style competition, or a tournament. And as we're about set to get back on with this thing here, Smith leads off first. Here's the pitch. That's thrown away, ball 4, and there's the walk right there. That is to bring up Brady Walsh, center fielder, to the plate here, as he has 2 runners to work with on first and second. That's Walsh. Steps into the batter's box here. Smith leads off second. And Pennell inching off of first. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike in there. That's his first strike there, and see if that's the start of many more for him in this one. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike right there. 0-2 is the count. Looks like he's found his groove there, Tyler Croteau. As he's got Walsh down 0-2 here. Smith off of second. Pennell off of first. Still nobody out here in top of 1. Pitch is coming. That's going to be high. Ball 1. 1-2 is the count. About to get the 1-2 pitch here. And here it comes. That's going to be inside ball 3 there. Or ball 2, excuse me. 2-2 is the count. Maybe just a slight drizzle coming down on mainland right now. A lot better than what we had yesterday. And in fact, earlier this morning as well. Pitch in. And there's a shot, but it's going to be foul. Foul on the left side. That's going to keep the count there at 2-2. Wind starting to pick up once again here. And we're going to see the 2-2 coming. And there's another foul ball right behind the plate there. Walsh keeping in this count here. Of course, off the foul ball we just saw and the foul ball that just happened. Still 2-2 the count. And it looks like we're going to see trying to see what we're seeing here. There's still men on first and second for Newfoundland and Labrador, as we're still in top of 1 here. Might be something with toes cleats there. I'm trying to see. Looks we're good to continue there, as Walsh going to step back in here, working with a 2-2 count. As we're about to get set to get going back with this one here. 2-2 is the count. And that's a strike 3, and first strikeout of the game of Croteau, and there goes Walsh, 1 away. That's going to bring up catcher number 6, Ethan Carter, to the plate. Still men on first and second there for Newfoundland and Labrador. But now working with 1 out here.
Ethan Carter.
Going to see what Carter's able to do with this one here. That pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Of course, 1 away here in the Top of the first off the strikeout to Walsh. Smith off of second. Pennell off of first. And that ball is fouled back there. 0-2 the count. And about to see the 0-2. And that ball is popped up high into foul territory. George might get a beat on it. And he's got it. Oh, must have hit the mesh there because he caught the ball. I think we're still working on one out here. Must have caught the mesh there because no one was a strong reaction. So we're still at one out here. Here's the pitch. Both men going. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3 on Carter, and he's gone. But the double steal executed there, and that's going to take Smith to third and Pennell to second. That's going to bring up Brady Shepard, number 30, second baseman, to the plate for Newfoundland Labrador. Shepard stepping in here. He's got men on third and second here. And now we're going to see the pitch. It's high, ball 1. As Coteau's hat flew off there. The wind is picking up out there after all. Still 2 away here, top of 1. Coteau working on back-to-back strikeouts here. As that pitches away, ball 2. Of course, Smith on third. Pennell on second there. 2 men in scoring position for Newfoundland and Labrador. Here's the pitch. That ball is going to be popped up there, and that's going to be foul. 2-1 the count. Aaron Doucette is the manager of the Nova Scotia team. As we continue work here in the top of first. That pitch is just out there, ball 2. Or ball 3, excuse me. 3-1 is the count. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be all 4 there, and that sends Shepard to first. Bases are loaded here. That is to bring up number 19. Mitchell Noseworthy to the plate, third baseman.
The third baseman. Go, Tyler, right here, bud. 19, Mitchell Noseworthy. Let's go, NS, let's go.
Noseworthy steps in here. And that's high, ball 1. Another big gust of wind coming across mainland here. Can almost feel it in here. Whoa. Everyone's uniform shaking out there. There's the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. 0-2 is the count. That's in the dirt there. 2-1 is the, or excuse me, 2 is the count. 1-2 is the count. Did he get in there? There's a strike in there. That brings it to 2-2. Smith on third there. Pennell on second. Shepard on first. See what Nova Scotia can get out of this situation here. Comes the pitch. That's high. All 3, and we have a full count. There's a shot down the first, and that skips through. That's going to score at least 1 run. Another one coming, and put 2 on the board for Newfoundland and Labrador. That is going to put guys on the corners there for Newfoundland. Still 2 outs, but 2-0 lead for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Let's go, guys. Let's get out of here now. Let's go.
Going to see DH number 7, Brendan Young, come up to the plate here. He's going to have Shepard on third and Noseworthy on first. Off attempt at first, and he's safe at first, is Noseworthy.
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Pitches in. That's going to be a strike. In there for a strike. 1-1 is the count. Pitches in. And that's going to be a swing and a miss there. Strike 2. 0-2 is the count here. Shepard inching off third and Noseworthy coming off first. As here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be fouled back. Out of play. Croteau, one good pitch away here from getting out of his here, top of the first. As Young steps back in here. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be in the dirt. Ball. It's going to bring it to 1-2 for the count. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ball, and everyone's going here, and bring another run across for Newfoundland, 3-0. Shepard scores. And that's going to take Noseworthy the second there. And that's going to make it 3-0 Newfoundland off the score there from Shepard. Comes the pitch. That's going to be hit right up the middle there. That's going to be into center field for a base hit there. And looks like, oh, that was a quick throw into home there. Wise of the runners to stop there and keep him on first and third. Now going to see first baseman 34, Ryan Simons, come up to the plate here. Just as soon as we get this time is out here for Nova Scotia. As just going to try and get things going here for them. Still in the top of the first here. And of course, we'll all be hoping across this weekend we get some little bit of better weather here, of course. Can play in this, but of course not ideal. Very foggy, overcast, misty in there as well, but it's better than what we got yesterday and earlier this morning, so. It looks like Jack Loss is going to come into pitch here. See what he's going to be able to do with this thing here. As Laws takes his warm-up here, and we'll get back to it. And we're back here as Law is going to take over the pitching duties here for U17 Nova Scotia. As Ryan Simons steps in the plate here, first base, number 34 here for the U17 Newfoundland and Labrador. Newfoundland Labrador jumping out to an early 3-0 lead here in this one, and still threatening as they have runners on the corners. Law's first pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1 the count. Noseworthy inching off third, and Young coming off first here. Here's the pitch. There's a shot. Right center field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 run is in. And all he gets 1 run that time. 4-0 Newfoundland. We're going to now see 21 Logan Broderick, left fielder here, to take his first at-bat. 9th man in the batting order for Newfoundland and Labrador. Simons leads off first. There's Young going off second. In there for a strike, 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be a ball. 1-1 is the count. Comes the 1-1. That's going to be outside ball 2. 2-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch. There's going to swing and a miss there. Strike 2. 2-2 is the count. Nova Scotia 1 pitch away from getting out of this top of the first. So we're going to see the 2-2. That's going to be fouled back. Broderick still in this at bat here. There goes Young off second, and Simon's there off first. As close one in there. It is a ball. That's going to get this count up here full. All right, here he is. Full count. Nova Scotia 1 pitch away from getting out of this half inning. And here comes the payoff pitch. And there it is. Strike 3, and that's going to strike that man out there and end this here top first, but not for Newfoundland. That would put 4 runs on the board. We'll see what Nova Scotia can do in the bottom of the first. All right, back here for the bottom of the first of this one here. 4-0 lead for Newfoundland Labrador over Nova Scotia. The two U17 teams, and Tyler Courteau is going to lead off here in this bottom of the first. And the first pitch from, it's going to be a strike there, Rylan Andrews, 0-1. Starting pitcher here for Newfoundland and Labrador. We'll see how Newfoundland Labrador do at the defensive end here in this first inning, as here comes the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss there, strike 2. This one coming here for, and that's going to be strike 3, and he struck it out there. That's going to be number 12, Ryan Avery, to the plate, the shortstop, as we are 1 away here in the bottom of the first.
The shortstop, number 12, Ryan Avery.
Avery to step in here. Working on one out. Pitch is going to be high there, ball one. 1-0 is the count. Looks like it is getting a bit clear out there. Sun just trying to get its way through there. Down the heart of the play, looked like there, strike two. Strike one, excuse me. That's going to be away there. 2-1 the count. Comes the 2-1. It's going to be outside for a ball. 3-1 is the count. Free. Steps back in. Ready for this one. That's going to be a strike. 3-2 is the count. The off pitch. That's, whoa, foul back almost right in front of us here. Good thing. After all, it's what that fencing's there for. Avery still in this at bat here. That's going to be a ball four there, and there goes Avery to first. That's going to bring up number 7 there, Sycames. Benito Bonilla.
Make some contact, baby. Make some contact. You'll find some grass.
The second baseman, number 7, Benito Bonilla.
Avery. He's off first. As first pitch coming here. It's going to be a strike. 0-1 is the count. As Avery, it looked like he stole second throw, I'm not mistaken. As that's going to move Avery up to second. As the rain is starting to pick up once again here. Oh boy. Pitch is coming. That's going to be low there for the ball, and that's going to send Avery to third there. So first run for Nova Scotia potentially. Now at third. 1-1 is the count. Now back into the box there, steps Bunny up. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low, the ball there. 2-1 is the count. Wind really starting to blow that spray across the field there. Almost right in the players' faces. That's going to be a ball there, 3-1. Good. As comes the 3-1. And a swing there, but it's going to be a miss. Strike two. Full count. One away here in bottom one. Payoff pitch is coming. And that's going to be swing and a miss there. Strike 3, and there goes Bonilla. Oh, excuse me. I thought that was oh, that's going to be the second one there. Bonilla steps back in here, full count. And that's foul back. He stays in the at-bat.
Good battle, good battle. Good eye.
And he draws that walk.
Let's go, Laner. Let's go, baby. Need some contact, Lane. Let's go. Sorry, congrats, buddy.
That's going to bring up 49, catcher Lane George to the plate. As he's going to work with runners on the corners here. Avery still at third, and of course Bonilla gets the first off the walk.
The catcher, number 49, Lane George.
It's going to be a ball there. 1-0 the count. George steps back in here, working on a 1-0 count. Here comes the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a strike. 1-1 is the count. There goes Bonilla off first, and inching off third is Avery. And there's going to be, that one's going to be foul back there. Bonilla was on the move there, but it's going to have to go back. Good burst of speed off the bag. 1-2 is the count. Bonilla. George steps back in here. Still one away here, and bottom one. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high there for ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Pitch is coming. That's going to be swingless. And there goes George. That's going to bring up Zach Jenkins to the plate, number 15, the right fielder. He's going to work with Bonilla on second here.
Base it, baby. Base it now.
See, he steps in here. Here's the pitch. It's going to be out. Ball. Oh. Almost had a chance in there, and that was a ball. So 1-0 is going to be the count there. Nick Smith behind the plate there doing a good job making sure that ball didn't go all the way to the backstop. And it's going to be a strike there, and 1-1 is the count. And there's a pigeon just right on the first baseline there. It's just a pigeon there Not sure if it's exactly safe for you to be there right now, pigeon friend, as here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ball in the dirt there. 2-1 is the count, and the pigeon is just is sort of just making its way to first base there as if he's playing. and pigeon's just going to stand there and watch from the first base line here as we're working in a 2-1 count here. That's going to be a strike. 2-2 is the count, and there goes the pigeon. Have a nice day, pigeon. Still working in a 2-2 count here as Jenkins steps back into the box. He on second, inches off. Avery on third, inches off. Here's the pitch. And there's some contact there, but that's going to go to second there and throw to first for the out there, and that's going to do it here for the first. It's going to be a 6-3 off the put out there. And do it here for the first. Still 4-0 Newfoundland after one complete inning. Going to be back to the top of the order here for Newfoundland Labrador U17 as we get ready for the top of the second inning here. Of course, Newfoundland Labrador comes with a 4-0 lead here over the Nova Scotia U17. As we get things back on with this one here. Smith going to step in here. He had a walk his first at-bat and ended up scoring. See if Smith can get back on base again here. Is that pitch? It's going to be a ball. Want to know the count. Law still out there on the mound for Nova Scotia. That's going to be a ball. Ball 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0. Outside there, ball 3. 3-0. Mist still blowing across the field here and dripping off the backstop right in front of us here. Here's the 3-0. That's going to be a strike in there. 3-1. 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be contact there to first base, and there's going to be the easy out right there on the 3 put out. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 8,
Cameron Pinnell, the shortstop, number 8, coming up for his second at-bat. He also walked his first at-bat and also scored. Pinnell steps into that batter's box there. See what he can do on his second at-bat. Here's the pitch. That's outside. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. It's in the dirt there. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. One away here in the top of the second. There's our strike right there. Brings it to 2-1. In there for a strike there, 2-2. As Laws able to get that in there past Pinnell. Two coming. And able to get that in there, strike 3, and there goes Pinnell. 2 away. Brady Walsh, number 23 center fielder, going to step back into the box here for his second at-bat. He struck out his last at-bat. See if he can change his fortunes here in his second at-bat of the game. Or we'll see if Nova Scotia can get a 3 up, 3 down here in top of 2. There's a shot drilled to third. Oh, but it's going to go through there and in there for a base hit. That's going to put that man on base there, is Walsh. And that's going to bring up catcher number 6, Ethan Carter, to the plate for his second go-around. Also struck out his first at-bat, did Ethan Carter. This at-bat, he is going to be working with a man on first there in Walsh off the hit.
The catcher, number 6, Ethan Carter.
Carter steps into that batter's box. That's going to be a strike in there. 0-1 is the count there on Carter. Off of first there goes Walsh as Carter steps back in. Pickoff attempt at first, but safe at first. Still working an 0-1 count here is Ethan Carter. As see what he can do here off the 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike. 0-2 the count here. Nova Scotia. One pitch away here from getting out of here of top of 2.
Go, Jack.
That's going to be low and outside, 1-2. Walsh off of first here. Looks like he's going to be going here on 2 outs. Off the 1-2 count, but time is called here. Looks like just working something out there first. Looks like it has been worked out successfully. Comes the 1-2. There goes Walsh. And oh, that was a ripper. Fouled right to the right there. And that came off the bat with some zip. Looks like everyone's fine down there. Oof. Yeah, those are the scary ones there, where it's a zipper and you're right in the vicinity of where it's going. As Carter still working in a 1-2 count here. Walsh is going to be going again here on 2 outs. But there's the pickoff attempt there. Safe at first. There goes Walsh. Swing and a miss, strike three, but Carter's going to have a chance to get down to first there, but he's not going to get there in time, and that's going to do it there for top of second there as it remains 4-0 Newfoundland.
For Newfoundland and Labrador in the top of the second inning, they scored no runs on no hits. There was one Nova Scotia error and one runner left on. The organizing committee would like to thank
Starting off with the 6-hole here to kick off the bottom of the second here for Nova Scotia U17, as it's going to be first baseman 16 Ryan McDonald stepping in to lead off the bottom of the second here. Of course, Newfoundland Labrador still working with a 4-0 lead here. First pitch coming. Out of the plate, strike one. 0-1. First at bat of the game for McDonald. Andrews' his second pitch here. And that's going to be some contact. That's going to be foul. That's going to be make the 0-2 the count there. That was some good contact there from McDonald, but just sprayed it foul. And speaking of spray, it's still spraying across the field here horizontally with that miss there. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be a strike three, and there goes McDonald. One away. That's going to bring up left fielder number 6, Nick Gage, to the plate for Nova Scotia. Or just a second here. Correction, that's going to be Jack Laws actually going to be... Actually, it is Nick Gage. First pitch in. Ball one. That's what I said. That's Jack Laws who is pitching here and put into the 7-hole there. And that's going to be by there for a ball. 1-1 the count. That one's going to be past there. Ball 3 there. Next one coming. Whoa! Right over the head there, and that's going to send that man to first there for Jack Laws. That's going to bring up number 3, Roy McDonald, to the plate, third baseman. McDonald about to step in the box here, going to work with Laws at first there.
The third baseman, number 3, Rory McDonald.
One away here in the bottom of the second. That pitches. It looks like they try to pitch out there. That's going to be a successful steal of second base there for Laws. That was a ball there off the pitch out, so 1-0 is the count. And stepping back in here is McDonald. Into the dirt there, all 2. Andrews get ready to get his next one in here for Newfoundland and Labrador. As Laws leads off second there. Here's the pitch. That's into the dirt. Oh, and there goes Laws to third. And he gets there. That's going to be the 3-0 count there as Nova Scotia's potential first run of this game is now at third. McDonald steps back in here. Here it comes. And there it is. All 4 sends that man to first. That's going to put runners at the corners for Nova Scotia. And Owen Cheeseman's going to get up here, center fielder number 11 for this Nova Scotia team. He's going to be working with men on the corners here as Laws at third and McDonald on first. Andrews from the stretch. There's a bunt there, but bunted foul by Cheeseman. That might have hit something out of play there. 0-1 the count. Of course, tuning in here, High Button Sports. Mark Moff with you. Thank you very much for tuning in as always. As Cheeseman was about to step back in here, but time is called. And we're good to go. Not sure what needed to be resolved there, but it looks like it was. See if Cheeseman sets up the bunt again on the 0-1 with runners on the corners. There's the setup. And that's going to be a strike. 0-2 the count. Looks like Cheeseman already trying for a sack here with just the one gone in the bottom 2. Trying to, looks like, advance McDonald to second or maybe even score Laws if they can get it to that point there. Here's the pitch. Wasn't going bunt there, but that's going to be ripped down the right field line, and there goes Laws. That's 1 run. And Cheeseman's going, trying to get the second here. And he's going to get there. RBI double there for Cheeseman. That's going to score Laws and send McDonald to third. Make this one 4-1. That's going to send Croteau back to the plate here for Nova Scotia, back up to the top of the order for this team. Working here with McDonald on third and Cheeseman on second. As Croteau looks like he's going to get some last-minute instructions here as he gets ready for his second at-bat of this game. He struck out his last at-bat. Of course, getting one back here was Nova Scotia, making this just a 4-1 lead for Newfoundland. Toe about to step in here. Goes Cheeseman off second and McDonald inching off third. Pitch is outside, ball one. Still just one gone here in bottom two. In there for the ball. 2-0. Both runners there for Nova Scotia in scoring position. McDonald on third. Cheeseman on second. Here comes the pitch. The 2-0. That one's going to be just missed there. Ball three. 3-0 the count. Good hitter's count here. See what Croteau can do with this one as McDonald off third. Cheeseman off second. That's going to be in there for the strike 3-1. And Croteau calls time here. (3-1) about to come here from Andrews. That's in there. All four, and that sends Croteau to first off the walk, and the bases are loaded. Avery now steps back in. He had a walk his last at-bat. And what an opportunity this is for him as Newfoundland Labrador calls time to try and get something together here, to try and get out of this jam here with the bases loaded. All right, Avery to step in here. Big chance for him here. Bases loaded. Still one out. Avery gets some good contact in this one. This could shift the momentum of this game here. Andrews in with the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Strike 1-0-1 the count. Avery steps back in here. Down off third. Cheeseman off second. Croteau off first. Strike. 0-2. And now Avery steps back in here. Andrews to deliver the 0-2. That's going to be a swing and a miss there. Strike three, and there goes Avery. 2 down. That brings Bonilla back up to the plate. He walked his last at bat.
Number 7, Benito Bonilla.
Go Benito.
Bonilla steps in here. Same opportunity. Bases loaded, but now 2 outs. And there was some contact there, but it was contacted foul. 0-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the beer tent is open in left field.
And we just get an announcement. The beer garden is open in left field, so there's some attention to that announcement as here comes the pitch, and that's also fouled away. 0-2.
Benito win the battle up there, baby.
Contact both times there. See what we can do on the 0-2. Newfoundland 1 pitch away from getting out of this jam here with still their currently 3-run lead intact. See what they can do with it. Here comes the 0-2. Oh, just barely missed there. That's going to be 1-2 the count there as the ball is taken. Andrews with the 1-2. There's some contact there. Pretty good one, but foul once again.
Go Benito. Go Benito.
1-2's coming. Base is still loaded. That's going to be in there for strike 3, and Newfoundland does indeed get out of the jam. There's Bonilla goes down, and still 4-1 Newfoundland after 2 complete innings. But they get set there for the top of the 3rd here. This one still the 4-1 lead for Newfoundland Labrador over Nova Scotia, the 2 U17 teams. Brady Shepard to lead off here for the top of the 3rd as that pitch is taken for a ball. 1-0 the count. Shepard walked his first at bat. He's in here for a second. In the dirt, ball 2, 2-0. Law still out there on the mound for Nova Scotia. There's some contact there, but it's foul. Two and 1 the count. In there for a strike. Laws able to get that one. It's 2-2. Comes Laws, the 2-2. And there's some rip left, but foul once again.
That was Tristan's ball.
And the 2-2's got to be high there, ball 3, and the full count. In there, and that's going to be that strike 3 there off the payoff pitch there, and there goes Shepard, one away.
Third baseman, number 19, Mitchell Noseworthy.
Mitchell knows where to step in here. He got on his last at-bat. Strike 1 there. Off the first pitch, 0-1 the count. Kevin Higgins, manager of this Newfoundland U17 team. As back in there goes Noseworthy, working on the 0-1 count. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. The mist has definitely tapered off somewhat. In there, strike 2, 1-2 the count. Yeah, it's still out there, but it's not blowing horizontally like it was. Even though it's still dripping somewhat. In the dirt ball 2, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. That's fouled off of Noseworthy's cleat to keep him in this at-bat. Lost on the mound for Nova Scotia. In there for strike 3, and that's going to get Noseworthy 2 away. Nova Scotia 1 out away from a 3-up, 3-down here in top of 3. As Brendan Young steps back in here, DH number 7. He got on his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, number 7, Brendan Young.
Laws, first one in here. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. Young to step back in here, working on an 0-1 count here. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2, 0-2. Laws not only one pitch away from a 3-up, 3-down, but from all 3 of those being strikeouts. As sets up on the 0-2. Just high there for the ball. 1-2. And now, see what's going to happen on the 1-2 here. There's a check swing there. That might just find its way in. Laws has it. Oh! And that's going to... Couldn't quite get him off the moisture on the ground, and that's going to allow Young to reach first there.
Sorry, Jack. Don't worry about that, bud. Let's go.
That brings Ryan Simons back up for Newfoundland. Able to get on bases last at bat.
The first baseman, number 34, Ryan Simons.
Simons is going to work here with Young at first. In there, strike 1, 0-1. Simons now working with the 0-1 count here as Young leads off first. 2 away here. That's going to be a ball. Might have been trying for a pitch out there as Young looked like he was going to be on his way there. Not that time, and it's 1-1. Kickoff attempt at first. Young safe at first. Another big gust of wind coming across mainland here. Here's the 1-1. That's high ball 2. 2-1.
Go, Jack.
Simon steps back in here. There goes Young off first. Ball's in with the pitch, and that's all 3 there. 3-1. Three and 1 the count here. Laws about to deliver the 3-1. That's going to be ball 4, and that's going to send Simons to first off the walk and send Young to second.
Go now, you and Lane, Jack. You and Lane up there, bud.
And that's going to bring Broderick back up here. Struck out his first at bat. Time is called. 2 away here, and as we are still in the midst of the top of the 3rd here at Mainland Common. And it looks like we're about ready to continue here as Broderick to step in for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Go, Jack.
Left fielder number 21, Logan Broderick.
First one coming here from Laws to Broderick. That's going to be out. Ball 1, 1-0. Young leads off second. And there's Simons leading off first. 1-0 the count, 2 away. Top of the 3rd. In there for a strike, 1-1. One and 1 the count here. Young off second, Simons off first. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside. Ball 2, 2-1. 2 away here. Top of the 3rd. Let's see if Nova Scotia can get their way out of this one here with guys on first and second. There's a shot. Up line. It's going to be taken at short end. Just the force out. Second's all they need for that one. And that's going to do it here for top of 3rd. Still 4-1. Newfoundland Labrador. Good drop. Trying to see if it. Oh, if it was foul, it's just barely foul. It's a close one right there. So that's going to send George back up to plate. They're working on the 1 and 2 count. George back in here. Andrews delivers. Got the ball. 2 and 2. Interesting there. George almost got halfway to second before that ball dropped foul, so had to make his way all the way back to home plate here. 2 and 2 is the count. Andrews with the pitch. And that's going to be wide there to bring the count up to a full count. Andrews getting some encouragement, sounds like, from his fielders there as he's worked up to a full count here, and here comes the payoff pitch. Contact now from George. He's going to try and beat this one out here, as he might just. Above there, that's a close one. And they say he's out there at first. Close one in there. And away.
Great job, buddy. Down the line, bud.
Jenkins to come up here.
Right fielder, number 15, Zach.
Last time on the 6-3 put out here. Jenkins steps back in here. Pitch in there is going to be a strike. On the count. 0-1.
Go back, come up.
Pitch. There's a contact there down the third base line, but it is foul. 0-2. Jenkins about to step back in here as he's working on the 0-2 count. Pitch. That is a ball. 1 and 2. Jenkins steps back in, still the 1 and 2 count here. Andrews delivers into the dirt ball. 2 and 2. Still one away here. Ball 3. There's some contact there to short. And it goes past there. And Jenkins, he might be able to get the second here. And he does. Jenkins gets the second there. That's gonna. That's gonna bring back Ryan McDonald to the plate here. Struck out his last time. Now he's gonna work here with Jenkins on second. Still 1 out. Bottom 3. Jenkins taking a substantial lead off second there. There's a shot there. Foul. 0-1. Oh, 1 count here. McDonald steps back in. Andrews with the pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. 1 and 1. 1-1 the count here. Pitch. That's going to be swung on. Strike 2, but that one's going to send Jenkins to third there. One and 2 is the count. But now Jenkins is on third. Andrews looking in here. And he's going to deliver. A dirt ball. It's going to bring it up to 2-2. Andrews from the stretch once again here. It's going to be high there. Ball. That's going to bring count up full. Jenkins steps off third here. It's the pitch. There's the hit there. Over the shortstops, and that's going to bring in Jenkins off the hit. Jenkins scores, and the single there for McDonald. RBI single. And now it's just a 4-2 lead now for Newfoundland. That's going to bring Laws back up to the plate here. Jenkins able to score there off the single from McDonald to get this thing to 4-2 here. And now Laws steps in. And now Laws steps in here. And there goes McDonald off first there. A few steps off. And here is the pitch. Swung on. Strike 1, 0-1. And now, Laws back in there. As it's going to work here. And Andrews looks in there. He's going to check McDonald back at first. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss there. Strike 2, 0-2. Laws now working off the 0-2 here. As Nova Scotia's got another run back there to get this thing to 4-2. One away still here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for a ball. And that's going to send him back to the thing there. 1-2. And now, one and 2 is the count. And there's McDonald going off first. He's checked back by Andrews, and here's the pitch. That's going to be in there. Strike 3, and there goes Laws. 2 away here in bottom 3. And now Rory McDonald to step back in there for the Nova Scotia. Rory McDonald walked his last at-bat here. See what he can do with this one. Drews. Getting the sign there from Nick Smith behind the plate. Whoa, there goes McDonald's bat. Might be just from all the moisture out there, as that one was pulled foul. But his bat flew right out of his hands there. 0-1 is going to be the count there, and he gets the bat back there. Yeah, I gotta think that's just from the slippery conditions out there. It looks like, yeah, they're just gonna wipe down the handle of the bat there with a towel there, just to get some of the excess moisture off of that. Donald steps back in here. Get a good grip on that bat there. Good solid grip. McDonald coming off first there. Andrews with the pitch. And that was a good cut there, but it was pulled back foul. Oh, 0-2 is the count. Yep. And McDonald back in here. Got that bat in his hands there, ready to go for this one. Andrews with a pitch. And then it's going to be pulled. That's going to be pulled through the gap there between second and third. That's going to send McDonald to first. Look like he's going to try for two there, but thinks better of it and stops at first. That's going to send him to first there off the hit. And McDonald goes to third. That is going to... He's been about to step back in here for Nova Scotia. He's about to step in here. Looks like we might be getting a substitution. I'm not entirely sure. I see the lineup cards are out. Of course, as it stands here, runner at the corners currently. For Nova Scotia, 2 out here, bottom of the third. And Carter Higgins to come into the game now for Nova Scotia, replace Cheeseman, the pinch. And he's coming in here for the game here. And let's see what he can do. He can make something big happen in his first action of this game here with runners on the corners. That pitch is way high there. Ball one, and there's another pitch going across your pitcher right now, or maybe it's the same one from earlier. It's like they're just trying to get some of that excess. Yeah, get a new ball there. That other one just might have had some water on that one. As 1-0 is the count. And that pitch is low, ball two, and that's going to send McDonald to second. Two and 0 is the count there. And there's a swing there and a miss. Strike one. 2-1 the count there on Higgins. We'll indeed see when we go back to the field there, as Higgins, if he goes to center there, they shuffle it around a little bit. That's going to miss there. That's ball three, and that's going to... Oh, close play at the plate here, and he is safe. That man is safe right there. McDonald in there. Put that one on the board right there. That's, by our count here, it's going to make it a still Newfoundland, but now just a 4-3 lead. And off the... and we were having some trouble with the scoreboard here at the field, but now it is correct. Indeed, a 4-3 lead for Newfoundland and Labrador. As Higgins steps back in. And he draws that walk right there. That's going to send him... And now it's a little session here going to be between the battery here of Higgins and Smith here. Might be getting a pitching change. I don't know about that. We'll just wait and see what happens. Well, there is to be a runner on first there. Higgins off the walk. And Newfoundland just leads now 4-3. 2 away here, bottom of the third. Of course, as mentioned earlier, these are going to be just 7-inning games and no extra innings for the Atlantic Baseball Showcase here. Told about to step back in here. Who's now in left field. And he's going to come up here with his team down just by 1 and a man on first. In there for a strike. 0-1 is the count. 0-1. Higgins leads off first. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 2. 1-1. It's 1-1. Yes. Joe steps back in here. Higgins leads off first. Andrew is going to check him at first. Pitch is coming. And there's some contact there. It's going to go out to left center field there. And the catch is made. And that's going to do it here for the third. Still a 4-3 lead for Newfoundland and Labrador.
After 3 complete, Newfoundland and Labrador 4, Nova Scotia 3. Don't forget to visit our canteen where our friendly staff is waiting to serve you. Nothing like a burger or hot dog at the ball field.
Back to the top of the order for Newfoundland and Labrador here in the top of the fourth as Nick Smith steps back in. That first pitch there is going to be a ball, 1-0. Laws still on the mound there for Nova Scotia. Of course, the two U17 teams out here for both provinces in this one. Newfoundland still leads 4-3. Trying for a bunt there, and that might be a good one there from Smith. Laws has it, launches to first. They can't get the runner in time, and in there for Nick Smith. Good bunt there leads to him getting on base for Nick Smith. Pennell back up here for his third go-around here. Has a walk and a strikeout thus far in this one, as in has walked and struck out. See what he can do on at-bat number 3. Pickoff attempt at first, and Smith safe at first. Pitch. Another pickoff attempt at first on Nick Smith, and he's safe once again. Of course, it's just the first game of the day here on mainland. Of course, all 4 of the Atlantic provinces have their U17 teams here, and of course 6 teams over on the U22 side of the bracket. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. And they get the man on the steal attempt. Yes, they do, and that's going to send that man back there as Smith tried for the steal, but couldn't quite get it one away. One away here, and 1-0 the count here as Pennell steps back in after seeing Smith getting thrown out off the steal attempt. Pitch is in here. Strike 1-1 the count. Laws in here again. Swing and a miss and tipped off the strike there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Dirt. Ball 2. 2-2. Two and two's coming. That's going to be some contact there. Over to second and... Oh, out there. 2 away. Two away here in the top of the fourth. And looks like it's going to be Walsh stepping back in here. He struck out and gotten a hit thus far, so he comes up for his third attempt here. Walsh looks like he's just getting some last minute here before he steps up to the plate here, and here he comes.
Center fielder number 23, Brady Walsh.
Walsh in there, Laws, his first pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1's in there for a strike, 0-2. And Nova Scotia just one pitch away here from getting out of this top of the fourth as 0-2 the count and 2 away. See if Laws can do this thing right here. Here comes the 0-2. That's going to be a ball, 1-2. And Laws in there with the pitch. Ball, 2-2. 2-2 here, the count as Walsh steps back in here. Here comes the 2-2. And that's going to be strike 3, and that's going to do it for this one here as we're midway through the fourth and still 4-3 Newfoundland Labrador. About to get the bottom of the fourth here underway in this one. U17 Nova Scotia and U17 Newfoundland and Labrador. As we're going to get things started here with, looks like it's going to be, oh yeah, we're back to Avery here in the 2-hole for Nova Scotia. He's had a walk and a strikeout thus far in this game as that one is bunted foul. 0-1. Andrew still out there for Newfoundland and Labrador. And here comes the 0-1. It's going to be high there. Ball 1, 1-1. Of course, Newfoundland Labrador still working with the 1-run lead here as we are now in the bottom of the fourth. Over halfway home in this one, of course, with the 7 innings for these games and no extras. Andrews pitches, and that's low there. Ball 2, 2-1. Avery steps back in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high there. Ball 3, 3-1.
Need you on, buddy. Need you on.
Oh, she's, yep, ball 3. It's 3-1. Another big gust of wind here as here comes the pitch there, and that's going to be ball 4 to send that Avery to first. Off the walk. Ouch. That's going to bring Bonilla back to the plate here. Walk and a strikeout thus far for him in this one. As that's going to be Avery to lead off first there. There's a shot left, but foul. Oh, and 1 the count. Bonilla steps back in here off the 0-1
Connect.
count. Excuse me.
You can, baby. Nothing wrong with that. I like to hit it hard. That's good.
Here's the pitch. That's going to be passed, and that's going to send Avery to second. He's going to stay there.
Wait, Bonino, there you go, baby. Cash him in now. Find some grass out there.
And 1-1's going to be the count.
Find a spot out there for yourself. You can do it.
Here's the pitch. It's going to be a strike in there. 1-2.
Anything close to me. Let's go, buddy. Like you can, baby. Win that battle in there.
Here's the pitch. It's going to be a ball 3. And they send it to third there on Avery. Gets to third. That's going to make it 2-2 the count.
Make some contact up there, baby.
2-2 the count here is now Avery. He's at third. Bonilla steps back in. It's the pitch. And that's sent to shortstop there. And that's going to be the out at first there, but that's going to cause Avery to score there and tie this thing up 4-4.
Do what you had to do, buddy. Good job.
That's going to bring Lane George back up here to the plate. As he works just as Nova Scotia has tied this thing up here 4-4. As we are one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Andrew sets up there, and that's going to be ball 1. Off the 1-0. George, wait for this next one. That's going to be ball 2. 2-0. Now we're working in a tie game here. 1 away, bottom of the fourth. That one's going to be ball there. 3-0 the count. Good hitters count here for George here. See what he can do off the 3-0. The pitch in there. That's going to be ball 4. A 4-pitch walk sends George to first.
That's 101 pitches.
And Andrew's up to 101 pitches here, so Newfoundland's got to think here. So, of course, the mandatory rest rules and pitch limits. So, it looks like they might be making a decision here. The Newfoundland Labrador U17 about Andrews' future in this game. Of course, Andrews been there since the start of this game here. Pitching 3 1/3 innings thus far. And still going to be in there off, working on 101 pitches. Jenkins to come up to the plate next. He scored his last time out there. See what he can do this time.
The right fielder, number 15, Zach Jenkins.
Jenkins to step in here. And Andrews backs out of that one. Just needs to perhaps take an extra moment here. And off of that extra moment there is George leading off first. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be taken by Jenkins, laced to left center. And that's going to send George to third there. And Jenkins going to stop at first. And that's going to put runners at the corners now here for Nova Scotia. And still just one out. Ryan McDonald back up there for the Nova Scotia. Got on bases last time, and it looks like we might be getting a pitching switch here. And there you go. That's going to do it for Ron Andrews at the plate today after 3 1/3 innings and over 100 pitches. Looks like it's going to be Cody Thistle to take over pitching here for this Newfoundland Labrador team, or if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we'll get the official word momentarily here.
Please. Now pitching for Newfoundland and Labrador, number 9, Cody Thistle.
It is indeed Thistle. Comes in here.
You can come in around. Just don't stand right here.
The first baseman. Attention please, now batting, number 27, Brad Horvath.
All right, Brad Howitt going to come into the game here for Nova Scotia, of course. Still one away here, bottom of fourth. Here's the pitch in there, and strike one. There's Cody Thistle with his first successful pitch in there. Next pitch coming. And that's a pitch out there, but the man still gonna, Jenkins still gonna get the second there.
Go, Brad.
just a correction there. 2-0 is the count there as comes in here for Thistle. That's in the dirt ball 3-0. Jenkins on second.
Here comes you, buddy.
Way off second there's Jenkins says, here's the pitch.
Good eye, good
That's
eye.
going to be a ball. 3-1 is the count. Jenkins once again taking a big lead off of second there. Thistle looks in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball 4 and send that man in there for a walk for Howitt. That's going to bring Laws up for his next at bat.
Okay, Jack, he's baked in here, buddy. Like you can, buddy.
As Laws steps in here. Working with guys on first and second there. Jenkins on second and Howitt on first. Comes the pitch from Thistle. That's outside ball 1, 1-0. See what Nova Scotia can do with this one here. Runners on first and second. Still just one away here in the bottom of the 4th. It's in there. And that's going to be a ball. 2-0 the count. Still working in a tie game here. As Law steps back in. Big lead off there for Jenkins on second. In there, strike 2-1.
Go, Jack.
2-1 the count now as Law steps back in. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be sprayed up there, but foul. Good contact there. As that one goes right out. Jenkins was getting big lead off second there. Howitt just inching off of first there. As Thistle looks in. And from the stretch. And that's going to be not up there. Get past Thistle. Play at the plate here. Close. And they get it there. Get the out at home. Oh, there's going to be a loss. It's going to reach there on the fielder's choice now, but now 2 away. Roy McDonald to come back up here for the Nova Scotia.
Third baseman number 3, Rory McDonald.
Of course, 2 away here, bottom 4. Swing and a miss there, strike 1, 0-1. Bases loaded here for Nova Scotia. Let's see what they can do with this one. Swing and a miss there for McDonald the second time. Strike 2, 0-2. George at third, Jenkins on, or excuse me, Laws on first there. As here's the 0-2. And that one is good contact there, but it's foul. At-bat still alive here. Jenkins third. Howitt second. Laws first. Bases still low there, Nova Scotia. But it's no 2 count and 2 away. Let's see what's going to happen here. That's going to be outside there. Throw the ball. 1-2. Bissell. Out to deliver. The 1-2 pitch. That's going to be hit hard to short, but he gets in. They're going to get the play at third base there, and that's going to be the out, and that's going to do it here in the fourth. Still a tie game, 4-4. Okay.
You good?
Yep. Back here about to start the top of the fifth here, as we're still on U17 Nova Scotia versus U17 Newfoundland Labrador here in this one. It's a 4-4 game as we enter the top of the fifth here. And Ethan Carter to lead things off here. Law still out there for Nova Scotia on the mound. In there, first strike there. 0-1 the count. As kicks off action here in the top of the fifth of this one. And that one's fouled back there by Carter with some zip. 0-2. And here it's going to come for Laws. That's going to be low there, ball 1. 1-2. 1-2 the count. That one's going to be inside there. 2-2.
Go get him, Jack.
Oh, that's going to be 3-2 there off the count.
Go, Jack. Need it here. Don't lose him, buddy. Don't lose him.
Full count here, payoff pitch. That's going to be grounded there to third, over from third, and they get the out at first, one away. That's going to bring Shepard back up to the dish here. Struck out his last time. See if he can change that here. We are one away here in top of 5. First pitch in here from Laws to Shepard this time. That's going to be grounded. Oh, pass first there with some kick to it, and that's going to be in there for the single for Shepard. One pitch is all he needed for that hit as we have the runner on first there and one away. Noseworthy back up there. Also struck out his last time up. He's going to be working with the man on first there in Shepard. Still one out here. Top of 5. And here comes off the pitch, Laws. Swing and a miss there for Noseworthy. 0-1. Shepard leads off first. Laws with the pitch. Inside there. 1-1. Another lead off first there for Shepard. Noseworthy back in there. Pitch from Laws coming. He swings at the one and misses there. 1-2. That one's going to be all there. 2-2. Still one away here. Top of 5. Pitch.
Nice.
Swing and a miss there, and that's going to be strike 3, and there goes Noseworthy 2 away.
Way to go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
That's going to get Young back up to the plate. Got on base his last time up. Young stepping in here. Let's get off first to Shepard. And that's going to be a fouled off to the right side there. 0-1 the count there off the foul ball from Young. It's the pitch. In there. Strike 2, 0-2. Nova Scotia one pitch away here from getting out of this here half inning. 0-2 count and 2 away. Laws looking in there, getting the sign there from George. Shakes off the first one, gets on the second one. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up there. They might have a shot at this one. And no, they do not. And that's in there. Air ball, and that's going to put runners on the corners here. 2 out for Newfoundland and Labrador. Young on second, Shepard on third, Young on first, Shepard on third, and that is going to bring up here. See if we have here. See if it's still Shepard there, and Simons in the 8-hole there. Oh, now it's going to be Thistle there in the 8-hole. That one's going to be in there. Ball. 1-0. This one coming. Oh, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back.
Go, Jack. You in lane, baby. You in lane up there.
Young coming off first. Shepard off third. Here's the next pitch to Thistle.
That's the way.
And that's going to be 2-1 the count. Here comes the 2-1. That's going to be a strike in there. 2-2. Shepard still on third there. Young on second. 2-2 the count. 2 away. Newfoundland, Labrador with 2 runners in scoring position, but 2-2 count, 2 away. And that's in there, strike 3, and that's going to do it here. And it remains a 4-4 game. To the bottom of the order to start the bottom of the 5th inning here. U17 Nova Scotia and U17 Newfoundland and Labrador. Higgins to step in here. It's going to be his second at-bat there after taking over for Cheeseman on his last at-bat. He walked his first time up. Of course, we're still in a tie game here. Still just our first game of the day here at Mainland. Pitch is in from Thistle. That's going to be swung on and missed, and 0-1. Oh, 1 the count here as Higgins steps back in. Pitch is in, and that's going to be ball 1, 1-1. We'll see how this deadlock's broken, or if it's broken here. Of course, mentioned earlier, 7 innings for these games and no extras, so could conceivably have a tie. Of course, we don't know until it happens there, so we'll have to watch along together to see how exactly it ends up. Strike in there, 1-2, the count. One and two the count here as Higgins steps back in here. Thistle waiting for a sign there that he likes, and he gets it. In there, dirt, ball 2, 2-2. Higgins steps back in here. Here's the pitch. And that's foul back with some speed. Two until still the count here. Still none away here in the bottom of the fifth. Pitch is in. That's high there, ball three, full count.
Go wait right here, baby.
Payoff pitch coming from Thistle. That's going to be out there for ball four, and Higgins gets a walk, another walk.
The left fielder, number 2, Tyler Croteau.
The Croteau back up here to the plate for Nova Scotia. We'll start off as the starting pitcher now in left field. Thistle looks in. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be taken in there for a strike, and then back to attempt to first, but he's safe at first there, 0-1.
All right, Tyler, let's go. Oh.
And it's getting some more dirt off the plate. There's 0-1 is the count, and still no away.
Go, Tyler.
Here's the pitch. And back to the bag, off the pitch there. Safe at first once again, Higgins. 1-1 the count. That's low. Ball two, a steal attempt there from Higgins. And he gets it. Two and one is the count. And there goes Higgins, leading off second off the steal there. Here's the pitch. In there, first strike, 2-2. We're still in a tie game here. It's about the clearest we've seen it all day here at Mainland. Still overcast, but it's mostly cleared up now. Here comes. Ball, full count. And Croteau steps back in here. Working on a full count here as Higgins leads off second. Payoff pitch. Nope. Thistle just needs an extra moment there to gather his thoughts there as he was about to throw that one in there to Croteau. And here comes. That's going to be out there, ball 4, and that man walks. Croteau gets on. 2 runners on there. Croteau first, Higgins second, as Avery back up here to the plate for Nova Scotia. He walked his last time up. It looks like we're just going to have some here between Thistle and Carter, as we are still in bottom 5 here and still no one out. Now Avery stepping in here. Work with guys on first and second. Croteau on first and Higgins on second. Still in a tie game here. No one out. Bottom of the 5th. Here comes Thistle. Avery squaring a bunt there, but he doesn't get it in there. And that's going to be 1-0 the count. Thistle setting up here. And here comes the 1-0. That's going to be a strike there, 1-1. Avery squaring a bunt both times up there. See if he does it the 3rd time. Well, this looks like Avery's going to try and advance both runners here, of course. Nobody out here. Bottom 5. Squaring the bunt his first 2 times up. Here at the at-bat. There's the 3rd time right there. And he does get contact, but it's foul. 1-2. That's definitely looks to be the plan here on this particular at-bat for Avery. Advance those runners. Try and get 2 runners into scoring position here. Comes the 1-2 from Thistle. And he doesn't square the bunt this time, and that one goes foul. Bat still alive here for Avery. And stepping back in here, Avery, having just kept the at-bat alive there with the foul ball. Here comes Thistle. That one's low there. Ball 2, 2-2. Avery steps in there, working on the 2-2 count. Higgins off of second. Croteau off of first. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be popped in there to second. That's 1 there. They might get 2. And they do. Oh, but the man's coming home. Oh, what's he? Oh, there you got him. Was that a oh, that was 3. Triple play. Wow. Unbelievable. Triple play Newfoundland. They get out of the 5th inning. Still 4-4.
5 complete. The score remains Newfoundland and Labrador 4, Nova Scotia 4. I'd like to acknowledge Subway. All at a great value.
I'm ready. All right, we're back here. Top of the 6th for this one here. U17 Nova Scotia against U17 Newfoundland and Labrador.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning for Newfoundland and Labrador, number 10.
And it looks like Rylan Andrews is coming into the batting order here. So he takes that first strike there, 0-1 the count. Of course, Andrews was in this game earlier pitching. Now he's got the bat in his hands. Lost still up there for Nova Scotia on the mound as that's a ball. 1-1. Want to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel there. Just hover over that logo, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. It'll say to subscribe, and there it is. And, of course, follow us on all of our socials, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. 1-1 is in. There's a swing and a miss there. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. Of course, we're in the top of the 6th inning now of this one. Laws with the 1-2. And that's going to be a strikeout there, and there goes Andrews, one away. That's going to bring Nick Smith back up to the plate here for Newfoundland and Labrador.
The right fielder, number 12, Nick Smith.
Smith back up there. He's going to try his luck here. One away here in the top of the 6th. And ball there. 1-0 the count. 1-0 the count here. Here's the 1-0. And that was swung on hard by Smith, but it was fouled. 1-1. Smith stepping up here, having just fouled off the last one here. 1-1 the count. Swing on and miss there. Strike 2, 1-2. Of course, one away here, top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be fouled. And fouled into the stands there.
That's 100 pitches.
And Law's up to 100 pitches now, so they're going to have to make a move soon there down there, it looks like. Nova Scotia U17. And Smith calls time here. Just needs an extra moment here, it looks like. 1-2 still the count. And still no outs in the top of the 6th. Or, excuse me, 1 out in the top of the 6th, excuse me. Of course, the strikeout there to Thistle. Pitches in. And strike 3, they got him. And there goes Thistle, 2 away. Or, excuse me, there goes Smith, 2 away. That's going to bring up Cameron Pennell back up to the plate here for Newfoundland and Labrador.
The shortstop, number 8, Cameron Pennell.
Finish strong, kid. Finish strong, Jack.
Laws pitches in, and there's some contact there from Pennell. Goes to short, and that's going to end the 5th inning right there. And it still remains 4-4.
Good job, Jack. Nice pitching, bud.
Benito Bonilla to lead off the bottom of the 6th here for Nova Scotia. Still in a tie game here. And now Ryder Penny's pitching for Newfoundland Labrador. His first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Bonilla sets up again here. And Penny's second pitch is ball 2, 2-0. Got some Nova Scotia. Actually, that might be the next team out warming up just beyond the right field wall here, of course, for other games here at Mainland. In the dirt ball, 3-0. Bonilla steps back in here. Bonilla sets up the bunt. He lets off it, and that's going to be strike 1, 3-1.
Get on base here, bud.
That's going to be ball 4, and Bonilla walks to start off the bottom of the 6th. Lane George coming up for his next time up here.
The catcher, number 49, Lane George.
George steps in here. Penny looking it. He's got Bonilla on first there. And Bonilla goes right off there. Off the pitch. Oh! And if it hadn't hit In the face, he would probably may have got that one, but no, that's the steal of second there. 1-0. Want to know what the count here. Benny leading off second. And, oh, swing there, and that's going to be strike one, 1-1. From the stretch. There's the bunt there from George. Right out the first base, and we're going to see a tag there, it looks like, and he got him. One away. Yeah, but he does advance Bonilla to third there. One away here, but of course, Bonilla gets the third. Jenkins back up to the plate here.
The right fielder, number 15, Zach Jenkins.
Jenkins working with the man on third there. Bonilla. One away here, bottom six. Penny with the pitch. That's out, ball one, 1-0. Jenkins had a couple of hits in this game. Penny with the pitch. That's high, 2-0. Jenkins steps back in here. Time is called. Jenkins going to get some words here before he gets back up there, of course. One away here, bottom six.
Come on, 15.
He looks in. Here's the 2-0. That's going to wait ball three, and that ball's going to pass. We might get a play here. No, we will not get a play to play as Bonilla scores, and Nova Scotia leads 5-4. First lead of the game for them. Yep. One away here, still in the bottom six, but now Nova Scotia leads 5-4. 2-0 still the count here to Jenkins. He's pitch in there, strike, 2-1. Of course, it was 4-1 at one point for Newfoundland, but now the 4-1 answer for Nova Scotia gives them the 5-4 lead. And now there's a belted there to left field, and it's down in there, base hit, and Jenkins gets the first there. Single for Jenkins. Howick going to step back in there. He walked his last time up.
First baseman, number 27, Brad Horvath.
Or excuse me, Horvat there on the man there. And he takes that pitch, ball one, 1-0. Brad steps back in there. Jenkins leading off first. There's some solid contact there out to left field. That's going to be foul. Good solid swing there, good contact. As Jenkins has to retreat back there to first. Had a good jump off the hit. Stepping back in there. And that one's going to be popped high. See if they have a shot at it. No, that is foul. 1-2 the count.
Go, Bradley.
One, two still the count, still one away. Bottom six. Excuse me. And that's going to be a strike three there and two away. Looks like Travis Feltmate about to come into the game here, number 17 for Nova Scotia. He's going to be taking Laws' place in the batting order. And he is the pinch hitter in there, is Travis Feltmate. See what Travis can do with this one here. 2 down, but still the man on first, Jenkins. Jenkins leads off first. Penny with the pitch. That's outside, 1-0.
Go, bud, keep your eye on it now.
1-0 the count here. 2 away. And a steal there. Oh, he might get caught. He tries to. Yeah, he gets in there, Jenkins. It looks like they caught him out of sorts there, and Jenkins able to take second. I don't think they realized he was going until he's about halfway to the bag there, and he gets there. So now Feltmate's going to work with a runner in scoring position here. Still the 1-0 count, as there wasn't a pitch just now. Jenkins taking a big lead off of second. Penny with the pitch. In the dirt, 2-0. Well, it appears that Feltmate's at-bat just took a whole new complexion here with Jenkins stealing second there. Puts him in scoring position. Let's see what Feltmate can do with it. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. That's going to be strike one, and Jenkins gets to steal third.
Good cut. Way to cover it, bud.
2-1 the count here, but now the man, Jenkins, is now just one base away from scoring. Well, now an all-new dynamic's been added to Feltmate's at-bat here. He started, Jenkins was on first, then he stole second, then he stole third, so just like that. Let's see what he can do with this one. And it looks like we may have timeout here for Jenkins. He did slide head first in the third there. Perhaps he may have just caught his forehead on the bag or on the third baseman's leg or something like that. On Noseworthy's leg. Looks like it's just being attended to there. That was a very forceful slide in there. Yeah, he's still on his feet there, so that's a good sign. And it looks like he's good to continue here. All right, just to reset things. 2-1 count here on Feltmate. 2 down here. Bottom 6. Feltmate steps back in here. Ryder Penny with the pitch. It's going to be in the dirt. 3-1.
3-1, bud. Here comes you now. Let's go.
Jenkins takes a step off of third. As the 3-1's going to come here from Penny. And that's going to be some fly ball there to shallow left center. And that one's caught, and that's going to do it here in the 6th. Nova Scotia will have a chance here to wrap things up, top 7, right after this. Matt McKenzie going to try and close things out here for Nova Scotia here in the top of the 7th here, as it's going to be Walsh to lead off for Newfoundland Labrador. 1-run lead here for Nova Scotia. And McKenzie going to his first pitch in there, and that's going to be strike in there on the inside. 0-1 the count there to Walsh. Walsh back in there. In there, strike 2, and that's going to be 0-2. Remember, at one point it was 4-1 here for the Nova Scotia, but they managed to get to 5-4, and they have a chance to close out here top 7. That's going to be the ball there, 1-2. That's in there. Dirt, ball 2, 2-2. And McKenzie. Next one in here, the 2-2. That's in there, strike 3, and one away here. Ethan Carter next up here, as Newfoundland Labrador down to their final 2 outs here. As one away, top 7, Nova Scotia still with the lead.
The catcher, number 6, Ethan Carter.
One away here, top of 7. Mackenzie's first pitch to Carter. In the dirt, 1-0. Carter stepping back in here. We'll see if Newfoundland can keep this game going here, or if it ends here, top 7. Next pitch. In there, strike 1, 1-1. And that's a swing and a miss there, strike 2, 1-2. Pitch in here, Mackenzie. Got him, strike 3, and Newfoundland Labrador down to their last out, 2 away. And now it all lies on the bat of Brady Shepard coming back up here. He is Newfoundland Labrador's last hope, at least at this point, to keep this game going for his team. And Mackenzie with a chance to close out here as Newfoundland Labrador down to their last out. Strike 1. 0-1. Newfoundland Labrador down to their last 2 strikes. Second one in. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2, and now Newfoundland Labrador down to their last strike. See if Shepard can keep this thing going, or if Mackenzie can close this thing out. Strike 3, and there you have it. That's going to do it for this one. 3 up, 3 down in top of 7, and 3 strikeouts, and that's going to do it. Nova Scotia gets the victory in this game, 5-4.
Final score, Nova Scotia 17 News 5.
And we're going to get player of the game presentations here momentarily. We'll let you know later on as thanks for watching, and we'll see you later on.